Welcome back to Tackling My TBR, where I try to read every unread book on my bookshelf. This is part 2. Today I was in the mood for a contemporary, so I picked up Taylor Jenkins' Reid Maybe in Another Life. I started this book on my lunch break because I just felt like reading a little bit, but it was so jaw-dropping so quickly that it was all I thought about this entire day. This is a butterfly effect, so she makes one decision and it splits the timeline, and both timelines are so insane because of this one decision. It was wild. Once I was done with work, I continued reading. I took a break to go on a walk at some point, but basically I was just reading this book all evening because I was so glued to it. Because this book is basically 2 different books going on at the same time, both timelines are moving very quickly, and they're both so addicting to read. Like, they're wild and crazy that I just read all the way through the Warriors game, and I think by 9 p.m. I was on page 261 out of 305, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to finish this book in one day. And I did. Right before I went to sleep, I ended up finishing this book. I rated it 4 stars. It was so good. I highly recommend. And we're going to continue our Taylor Jenkins Reid train because I had one more book by her, and it is After I Do. This was definitely a way different vibe. I picked this one up before I started my work for the day, and right away I was like, oh, this is a saddie. It is about 2 people who decide to separate after like 6 years of marriage and take a year off from each other to decide if they still want to be together. I picked it back up on my lunch break because it was very good in the beginning, and then again when I was done with work, I decided to keep reading. I was kind of hoping I would finish this in one day too because it is very good, and I was already getting a good chunk of it out of the way. Then I took a break to go to a workout class, brought it with me, came back, picked the book back up again. It is really good. I would just say it's not as addicting as the first book, and I had just a little bit left, so I read it with my book light before I went to sleep, and we did finish it. It was 3.5. That is 3 books down and only 41 to go.